Or you just fucking turned away and let them have the fucking ball. Go teammate.
Go teammate, go teammate,
Mm, mm, mm.
go teammate, go.
Oh! That nigga
Oh,
got dicked off and teammate quickly. Oh my god.
Yeah. Actually think I can experience the intro.
No, I flipped the wrong way.
Damn, that's crazy. He's gonna die.
I blame my teammate for not fucking scoring earlier when I give him a fucking open net.
Unless you want to
maybe you should have set him up a little bit better, man.
Nah, bro, it was a fucking open net. Both of the other teammates were in the corner.
Nah, should have given him a better position.
Nah, he's just retarded. I mean,
You can't do this.
Are you sure about that?
Hey, he's not ready for this.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Bro, you know what? I'm gonna screenshot this, send it to Olivia, and ask this nigga what this person is saying.
Did he say I'm fucking your girl? The answer is yes.
Oh yeah, Athena flick, and then my teammate gets dicked on. Nice one. Actual fucking retard. Okay, wait. Let me print screen this.
Yeah, that's an overhead.
Yeah, what's your overhead? What are you projecting?
That he doesn't hit low.
Woo! You know what? It actually makes sense. I don't even know if Shapey understood the thing.
I did not understand the reference.
Okay. The overhead is referring to your business and how much money and stuff you're gonna make. I don't think it's how much money you're gonna make, but it's essentially that. Something about finance.
I mean,
I'm too
I'm
dumb
to do this here.
Yeah.
Imagine, bro, my teammate got. Oh, what the fuck? Why the fuck did he fake it?
Why the
My
fuck?
teammate got angry at me, yeah. And then this nigga just completely. Oh, now he's own goaling. Wow. So
Let's go gin you.
Shit at the game.
Oh my god.
Right now,
Milky cannon.
Bro, the Yamcha got hit.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Is that how Rocket League works?
Yes. This is one when I say Rocket League is by far one of the most toxic games I've ever played. It is.
Literally. Oh,
it's actually one of the worst games.
What was that? What the fuck was that? Actual fucking retard. Let me fucking report him like a faggot he is.
Oh my god. You don't say that word.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh
my god.
I stopped playing ranked in this game for a bit, man.
Told you, Rocket League is the most toxic fucking game I've played. And I played League of Legends for 9 years.
So much cancer.
9 years.
9 years.
You meant to do Milky Cannon, but we take those.
9 fucking years.
I'll play one more comp game.
Milky Cannon.
What is it called?
Milky Cannon.
How the fuck is it called Milky Cannon?
Cool name, innit? It's a really cool name.
That's what she called my dick.
Milky
Damn, I don't need your body. You whack. Let's do this instead.
No, not the Guinea niggas.
Somebody's upset.
The level 3 is. Oh no.
Okay,
you know what?
Oh my god, my
We
team
love
just
the
started
Guinea.
off with a fucking double tap. Okay.
No, I completely missed.
Okay. I'm gonna throw.
Oh, that's crazy.
Him. I'm gonna int the nigga.
Dude, you know, I won. I got my team once upon a time. Once upon a time, I got my team into like a 4-0 lead, and then my teammate said, "You know what? I'm just gonna throw just for fun," and he threw the lead all the way, and we lost. I think we lost like 6-4 or some shit. That was.
Can Broly do this?
That was depressing. That was depressing. I can't believe they did that shit.
It's okay. That's my teammate's ball now.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
feel like I made them
Mine's
massive.
just missed.
I didn't make them thumb massive. Yeah, I did. Ooh. I'm supposed to use this and then this.
Hit with the
Meow.
Alright, how do I do this? Why did I do that?
Why you do that? Oh no?
I almost missed that. That's funny.
Why you do it?
It's all good. It's all good. Back.
I need a reference of female hands. I feel like they got.
I could send you a picture of mine.
I mean,
technically, in this day and age, any hands could be female hands.
Yeah, but this is a pretty feminine person.
hit him with it.
I shouldn't have gone for that.
Oh, I thought I could vanish in time.
Hey, I'm sure. Get oh.
What? I just died.
Oh. That's at level 1.
I had bare health. Nah, I think Yamcha did hit me, but the explosion still killed.
No, it didn't.
Oh my god, I keep accidentally
Because
jumping.
Oh my god.
Yamcha hit at the end.
I can take this guy's boost and bump it off the ball.
Alright.
Yeah. That do be making noises.
Oh wait. I thought because Broly was getting hit, I just let go of shield.
Oh no.
Oh my god, I have to log in. Why? Chris, can you log in for me?
No lag. You literally just gave that to him for free.
In this day and age, anybody can be whatever they like.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I bought the bear.
Oh yeah. Is it?
Is it?
What?
Whoa.
Call me cute. Hey, you would have heard that, right?
That is true. And it's caught on stream.
Heard me.
Bro. This man. Oh shit. This man just called me fucking.
Oh,
cute.
what? I messed up my inputs. Oh.
Okay. Oh shit. What team is that?
No.
I'm gonna let my team have that because I knew he was in a good position for that. Dumb if I touch it.
Oh.
Oh?
I didn't mean to do that. I should have just charged it up.
Should have tried to put it far right, honestly.
Damn, Goro didn't deserve that.
That lag.
We'll take those then.
I'll just push this upwards just a tiny baby bit. Just a tiny baby bit. Yeah. Oh. Bleh.
Oh, he just had full on invincibility. That's crazy.
That crazy dog.
Shit. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm Shaq West and I'm really, really rich.
Oh, he faked the high and went low.
Oh, what?
Oh, Shaky was talking about that.
Hit what?
He was faking high and then he went low.
He's talking about.
I know.
Rocket League.
I don't know how you do that in Rocket League.
Loki cannon.
You see, my
How
goalkeeper
did
black
nigga
has been
touch
waiting for this moment.
You talk about Rocket League. I don't know how you do this.
Damn,
When
O'Neal.
they're going for an area.
Yeah, I know.
And then like.
Yeah.
they just,
Oh, whoa,
like,
I'm looking at
absolutely
Guinea still.
annihilate your
Yeah,
aimless,
I
fam.
Mm-hmm.
Shit hurts.
Shit nasty.
Backboard. Bumping net.
Bumping that.
Wait, what? What happened on that level 3? Oh, I can't level 3.
Oh, you can't. You have no level 3. You only have level 1, I swear.
Work.
You
Whack.
can charge up the level 1.
I know. To do what with it?
Make it a level 3.
Is he spitting facts?
I do be spam first.
No.
Mod.
So unfortunate.
Mod.
I thought I could have caught that in midair.
That's crazy. Why? Who are you calling for?
Oh, bro, what the fuck? What can I do? Oh, I see. This is why.
That's a thumb. Bro, that's a thumb. I know what you're thinking, but I think that's a thumb. That's crazy. Quick, someone open Stream Manager.
Loki black.
Damn. Getting you just stealing bodies.
Body yoink, body yoink, body yoink, body yoink.
Ah, that was a shit fucking touch. I'm playing that ass right now. It's fine though. My teammate's here.
Hey guys, there's the one-way road to you.
Not gonna lie, I press buttons and it works.
No. No.
No. This motherfucker falling.
It didn't counter. That's cheating.
Sorry guys, my priority is on music. You guys have all been lowered. Bet. To you.
You're facing the other way.
Hey, huh? What you talking about? What if you look out?
Oh no, no, go on. That was a good.
Oh shit, I was looking at the wrong thing. Brr. My bad. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Ooh, I just punched the microphone.
Thank God I did that by mistake.
To you. My one-way road to you. I'm gonna just draw this on the other side of the world. Bonk. Bonk. And click 0 as well. There we are.
Really tried to 2H that. Please don't play that. Very valuable.
I'm going to hide this knuckle over here. So, how do I do that? Because I'm moving it also. We're gonna do this. Pull my dick in the mouth. I can't move out. I ain't even move out. The government court. They taking their mouths. Come on, Darkani.
Bro, Vidal pretty OP. Oh, you faster than me? That's unfair.
Uh-oh. Can you?
Let's go. I 2H.
Oh. Ah, silly me. I'm gonna have to break it down into more shapes so I can actually tell what's happening. I'm not even gonna adhere to the size that I need it to be. Yeah, that's right. Use big words like adhere. Running back, ooh.
Way too many.
Oh no. Oh no, are you actually fucking retarded? What did I tell you? I told you to bid only up to £300, not go over 300, not to go over it. Then find something else.
Yo, Vidal, the mixer.
What happened to the £255 one? Remember you showed me the one that was £255 and it's brand new. What happened to that? Is he still bidding?
Oh shit, they actually stayed the same side. Nice. Been mad cause I can't. I need to break it down into more shapes. Ugh. Yucky. Oh, that shortcut needs to be way easier to actually access. Control 0? Yeah, there we go.
I didn't mean to do that.
Brr. Oh, that's so big. Burp. Burp. Wham. That girl really mean much to me. Hi.
No. You do nothing.
Yo.
I actually love the girl. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. Give me a sec.
Oops. Okay, I'm just gonna move on to like the next little bit. So, fuck it.
Wait, that went right through my CS. That's crazy.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I need to redo this whole thing. My bad.
I can't believe I blocked. I blocked enough. For some reason, I always think that auto combo doesn't allow secret action. She got out. Look at her.
And now I just need to smallify this. Tiny bit of thumb here. Ah! Go back.
Fudge. For no reason.
Come on, Crystal. I'm just want to have on the PC now.
See, now look what you did, O'Neill. Don't worry.
Oh, I did the grab bit. Oh, that was faster. Why are you making it worse than what was the weirdest one?
Okay. Now I need to increase the size of this by like 10 billion. Oh, brr.
Dang, she missed completely. Come on, Adele.
Oh shit.
I keep putting myself a happy birthday for no reason.
Oh, Chaos Theory fucking
What? I'll block
Oh my
you.
god, I got this like angled so wrong. Okay, wait. I need to break this out way more.
Oh no, I need to play a game mode. That's very annoying. Actually, I'll play as Ghost then. Shut this down.
I'll take the both of them though. I missed. You know what? At least it was a love song. We take this.
Got uploads.
Talking about Stampy.
Bart Baker, anyone?
Who?
Bart Baker, anyone?
Oh, I know Drum used to watch him.
I killed myself just like that.
Wait, Chris, do you know Bart Baker?
Nope.
You are fucking capping. You don't know Bart Baker. Oh my god, you're. Let's see.
This Baker.
Bart Baker. I'll
Oh,
share.
Bart Baker.
Oh, wait.
Bart Baker. I know Bart
Eh.
Baker. He
Oh
makes the
no, hop on my
parody
stream.
songs.
Wow.
My stream.
Okay, I know Bob Baker. He sold his soul to China.
He's what?
He sold his soul to China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he had to go somewhere.
I mean,
Do I really have to verify my
I mean,
to get the that
you can go somewhere, but you can also not do propaganda for China. Those are two different places. Was it?
Shit was so good, man.
Wait, the issue with his stuff was what? Why did people not? Oh, what happened to him before?
damn.
So
What do
YouTube
them make
demonetized
that
and
man?
he's begging people to like
Bro,
go
should I do the
follow his
magnificent
other channel.
hairstyle?
Oh, okay. Oh,
Nobody really watched his other channel to fund his videos.
yeah.
And then he went into music, and then that shit was whack. And then yeah, we're here.
So essentially, his gimmick ended because they didn't like his gimmick. Born Barth. Oh my god, his name is Bartholomew.
How did I actually do that?
His name is Bartholomew. Bartholomew Baker.
This video does not belong to me. It belongs to whoever owns the Boondocks. What a shit fucking copyright disclaimer.
Can't remember. I can't remember. I can't believe that he sold his soul to China, though. He should have done what every other YouTuber does on the board of YouTube or can't do anything on YouTube and start streaming on Twitch.
That's so nasty. That was.
That's completely.
Alright, Chris, let's go.
Oh god. I didn't want to twist this as much. Eesh.
I want to do craft 10 at a time. Bro, I've actually almost completed a lot of challenges. I actually don't know what doing the challenges. There's no point in me doing the challenges because I don't have the battle pass. So
Alright, Gnu, let's see what you can do.
yeah, I'm literally like nowhere near. I won't play Apex now. Oh, you can select to fill teammates now.
Yeah.
Damn, these men are actually like.
Chris. No, not Chris. Oh no.
Raw.
Here. Look at this and bid for 300.
Bro, this guy sounds so normal.
Bid for 300
Alright.
right now.
Hold up a second.
But it's a 2060. It's not a 2060 Super. It's basically what I've got, and it's brand new sealed.
Niggas at 2060. Pathetic. I kid.
Huh? No. What?
Wait, you're gonna have to.
I'm confused.
I'll definitely.
Guys, who's Ludus's friend that got that he's talking
They got
about?
executed. Yeah.
Or did he get banned from the server?
Yeah.
Oh, he's just. Wait, did he?
Yeah.
How?
How? Me.
Wait,
For
yeah,
what?
what happened?
Because he kept on harassing Wing. And and me and Bradley told them like ages ago. It's like if you do one more like fuck shit, we'll just ban you. And they're like, yeah, that makes sense.
The final one.
And then that was it.
I didn't mean to do that
Wait,
when I
how
went to
was
body
he
change.
harassing
Wait,
Wing?
Chris, you didn't see the messages?
Did
Yeah, these men were doing it. I
Bro,
just-
Bro, that shit was dirt.
Yeah.
That shit was such a dirt. I can't even remember, but I remember being like, you know what? Maybe you guys it's time to go.
I thought he was just away or busy or some shit.
No.
Damn.
So Lewis is gonna keep messaging
He's just
until.
memeing, man. Let him protest.
No, that's what I mean. He's gonna keep memeing until.
Hey man, everyone has to mourn a
How long
loss.
can last at
Meme
first?
formats.
I want to see how long the memes last for.
He's probably gonna forget like in 2 days, and then he's gonna be like, gonna make a whole compilation one.
Wait, Chris, I have a cool question. So basically, the RTX 2060 Super, the one that I've got. So basically, I was trying to bid it for 300. So Hassan told me not to bid it for. Hassan told me not to bid it for above 300. See, but the thing is, I was like, oh, but it's really good. And so I then bid it for 300. As I said, I'm wrong for doing that. But I said everybody else is trying to sell the R6 for like 400, 500. Was it really bad me putting?
You see, that's the thing. It's called scamming.
Oh, Shinzo.
It's not scamming. It's just trying to get a higher price as well. It's like the same thing in like every other game that has trading in it or has some sort of market.
I mean, it is
It's
scamming. It is literally scamming. Because why would you sell? Well, you're selling at a high price for what reason?
Here's the thing.
because there's a high demand
No.
and less supply.
What am I going to do then? Can't I just cater to somewhat of a reasonable price and see if I can try get it like that? Oh my god, bro, that.
I mean,
That's the thing with eBay. Niggas are ripping you off.
Yeah. And what can you do about it if it's not?
I mean, if you're not gonna buy, wait, when are you planning to buy your PC?
No. Kind of if I can get the.
I mean, you can also wait. That's the thing. You can
I'm
also
taking
wait.
this weapon.
If I can
Oh
get the
shit, we're
weapon
landing.
now without having to like worry.
Oh, what the
about
fuck?
to get it later, then I'll get it now.
Oh, I missed every fucking shot. Hassan, help me.
literally, all you're really doing is just waiting patiently for that one to be like super duper cheap. It's like a FIFA Ultimate Team.
Chrome or something?
Personally, no, I would wait.
And then
If you're not gonna buy it straight away, I would wait.
But what happens if I don't get it between now and then?
Huh?
The price is gonna drop probably in the
Yeah,
market
prices
and
will
so
definitely
on.
drop, and
Yeah.
they will be releasing more graphics cards again.
Yeah, and if that happens, then prices obviously will drop.
Yeah, so I would wait.
And then it's probably gonna be like,
People honestly taking advantage on eBay. Like, how you telling me an RT 38 is worth like 2K or something? Are these man stupid?
well, the value comes from the fact there isn't many. Well, many.
You know it is. If I get outbidded, I won't bid.
Niggas are fucking. How you charging someone a K just for a picture of a 38-year? This man's stupid.
Hey man, some people like to archive.
Collector's edition.
Image. Have you not heard about NFT?
You guys
Grapes?
want some grape ASMR?
I'm gonna ban Chris. Chris is next on the ban list.
This for too long.
I'm gonna ban him and make sure no one else is admin. So that way no one can unban him except me.
Harassing Wing though.
No, you're harassing our ears though.
Nah, man, that shit's sensual as fuck. I'm over here, I got lotion on my day. I'm just stroking my shit.
So this guy's an ugly ass retard. 15k, Chris. 15k for a GPS being used for 2 months.
A what?
A 38 that's been used. 15k.
Is he fucking stupid?
I
Wait,
feel like I need to go to his house.
Why did I press? I saw
I might
it,
need to smack him up.
and then I pressed
Alright, Hassan, go
heavy.
below.
Same.
Oh, there's a gun over here.
I hear shots. Ooh, someone's using like a fucking.
I have no more ammo.
Oh,
Someone's
Chris,
using
run,
like a P2020 there.
Bitch.
Chris, go run.
Oh wait, calm down, John. Yeah, I killed him. Oh, fuck you. Alright. Come on, alright, I'll receive. Bro, we're gonna die. We need to run, Hassan. Alright, I'm picking up this fucking ammo and dipping, fam.
Bruh. Oh. Okay, wait. I need to move it over.
Whoa!
Do you have any heals?
I didn't even. I couldn't even see
no,
myself
I
for a
just used
second.
Fuck.
I got lost in my own.
Oh, Chris, to come towards you.
Are we
Wait,
trying to go
no
up and fight it?
lag. Why would you do that?
Alright, last one's there.
What's the other one?
Go for a res.
I'm coming. I have no more bullets.
Oh, there's another
Hassan.
person. It's so good, Chris. Run. Wait. Alright, there's another guy. Wait, there's another team.
No. Why
How
there's so
okay
many
is it-
people?
yeah, how-
That was fun.
Where did you lot drop?
Gate.
That was fun.
That was very funny. I also you super kick that fucker above. That was funny.
Are
you kidding me?
When I
I was just
fucking
out of
jump
range.
kicked him, punched him. Kai is so jarred. It's actually so broken. That it's so safe to punch niggas, and it shouldn't be.
Yeah, bun your level 6.
True. Actually, yeah, you're right.
I like how I was trying to continue the combo on Yamcha.
Yamcha.
Yes.
When are the humans in Dragon Ball going to be useful again?
Never.
What?
Tournament power, I guess.
I think we need to sign a petition for them to become gods as well.
And
They blow up Earth, and then when they blow up Earth, it unleashes new energy. Or it creates a new fucking dragon to wish shit. It turns out there was a dragon in Earth this entire time.
There's a new dragon in the manga.
Oh my god, I'm fucking genius.
There's actually a new dragon.
I'm a fucking genius.
We don't. No one knows what it does, but there is a new one.
Yeah, it's gonna turn the humans into fucking invincible motherfuckers. Trust me. I can see it in the. I can see it. I can see it. I can seize it. I can smells it. I don't even watch the shit, but I know. Akira Toriyama is just me. Iratori ama. Should just be spreading that and then that.
After the punch rose, but I didn't get far.
Rose.
I feel invincible.
How do I win this?
It's amazing.
Not hard. Oh wait. No,
Save anything good, fam. Oh, there's nothing.
Yep.
I will take this alternator though, and I
Ow.
will take. Should I use the Evo? I can't handle using the Mastiff. That shit's difficult.
What?
Oh.
Apparently, I backed that.
Hey man, you have to just aim down sight and then you win. Aim down sight and shoot at the waist or chest, whichever one's easier.
Confusing.
Crosshair bear confused.
Line.
It's so simple. It's literally a line.
Exactly. Crosshairs not supposed to be lines.
No, but it's a line though.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
Yeah, but it's not a. The spread isn't like any other gun. It's like in
Yeah, it's a line.
It's like in Dead
It's
Space.
honestly so bad.
It's not though.
It is.
It's so good.
No, compare it. Compare it to
If
when
you're good
it
at the
came
game,
out. Compare it when it came out to the first time.
Yeah, that's different.
Explain. They didn't change the. Oh,
actually no.
nah,
I'm not.
I'm
trying
going
to
to
leave.
that.
Are you gonna leave it? Bet.
They're different.
Yeah. No, nothing changed from that.
You
It's
didn't
just-
put it far enough, Hassan.
I know, apparently I didn't.
Mastiff still good.
Are you actually going down there? Right.
Who's-
Thank God. Are you kidding me? How did you react out of that so quick? Actually, don't have a
Man, clearly haven't hit a good Mastiff shot ever.
Okay. Right, fuck it.
That shit's so beautiful.
I need.
Yeah, bro,
Actually, I don't need
that's
to
the
range.
sliding.
I'm fucking hooked in.
You don't need to waste another
What was
minute.
There's
that
some
from?
shooting at us. There's some shooting at us.
Yeah, from where?
Give me a sec. He's above.
Mastiff is no fucking what gun is it called?
Did you get pinged?
No. Where the hell is getting spear off to? He was just here. Okay, so he ran.
Hiding like his Anne. Yeah, he ran.
Oh, I tried to punch
free.
you.
Bet. And I have the anvil receiver as well.
Oh, you got a G7 scout
Oh,
and you
it's
got a
up
normal
there.
gun. That shit's so dumb. That fucking gun is
I
crazy.
didn't get a G7 scout. I got.
Yeah, so you
Oh, I
got
broke his shield. Broke
37?
his shield. I broke his shield.
I him. Yeah, him 37 for shield.
you have a G7 and you have a whatever carbine you have.
Chris, push it. Push it. Push it.
Push it. But
Ooshy.
I could have used my pad, but no, I'm using my pad to catch up to you, Chris.
This guy's on his period.
Please, can I?
No appreciates the joke.
No, I understood it. It's just I was disappointed in you.
Just because it insulted you.
Exactly. It's just one nigga.
Like he ran.
Hiding like his Anne.
Which way do you go?
This way.
What the fuck is he? Bleh. Wait, what is this? What did I do? What is this one?
Guys, don't show you.
Oh my god. I bookmarked this. Control Shift up. Oh god, I have to do this. Control Shift up.
Where did you go?
Where did he
So,
come
to my
from?
left,
Where
to
did
my
he
left.
go? Cotton Joe.
You left over here. Oh yeah, I see.
He's broken. He's
Oh.
he's almost open. Almost open. Oh, because you can kill him. He's just a ray.
Just a wraith. Just a wraith. Little does he know this fucking race is fucking predator or some shit.
Ah,
Nice. I'm in here.
what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Like he opened the door and I hit him 98 right in the head, point blank.
That's kind of rude.
Oh, I wanted that digital threat, fam. Wanted that shit, nigga. Alright, let me do this real quick.
Partner screenshot.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
You kidding me?
Because you have a med for me.
There's a medkit in here. I'm actually gonna take. Actually, I have medkits. I'm gonna take syringes instead. I don't really need medkits.
People find her, right?
What happened?
Oh, I
I'm
see them.
so sad.
Did you
I
have
need an
your
extended
combo
light.
handy?
So you
Yeah.
see him?
Don't
Yeah,
matter.
Can you?
Drop my combo. It was
Okay.
over
straight
from that
ahead.
moment.
Oh yeah, I
Could've
see him.
gained
I see him.
key.
JV. Oh,
Yeah, I do.
alright, let's go.
There we go. Oh, it doesn't time stop his stuff. No. Oh, there we go. Mo. I know. So hard I know. Oh, brr. Go back. There we go. How am I convinced the eyes to do that? That's probably how. I might actually rotate the hand completely. Yeah. What? Oh, wrong glare. Wait, no. Wrong glare. Oh, just not the right layer at all. This should be on the other layer. I know who's I please before me now. Why? Uh-oh. Oh, I've been doing this. There we go. Oh, I keep on clicking enter. I forget to like confirm it every time. And it's really sweet. There we go. I can't waste no time. I just. No. Pop, 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 bonk. Oh, Jesus. I'll just erase all of this now, because I don't need it. Yes, half of this is on the wrong layer, I know. Waves keep crashing down. No, that doesn't look right. Still have to rotate everything again. Again? No. That's as close as I'm gonna get to what I want. I feel like it's just such a long. It's just so long. Like the length of it is just redonkulous, but I think that's right. As close as I can get to right. Yeah, we'll see. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Felt like there wasn't 5 for a second. Felt like there was 6. That's just because this is. Wait, I won. Another big boy. Oh my god. That's a good League of Legends meme. They do no damage. How much HP is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7k HP. Jesus. Oh no, I got more than that. Oh my god, 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14. Never mind, he has 14. Come on, he gets 14k HP. No, do I lie? Do how you want, do how you feel, do what you love, do what you love. How you want, feel how you see, do what you love, do what you love. Live how you want, feel how you feel, do what you love. Wanna get me high. You can never think we're crazy high. Wanna see the sweeping up. Dude, why do I suck? Okay, all I have to do is just this, right? No! That's literally all I have to do, and it's infinitely more accurate than what I had before. Right? Yeah! Surely! Please! Yeah, it's close enough. I like the last one I had there. Bishop refines is Russian roulette. Really realize where he mad, what he really sad on the map. 36% relax. Just twist that tiny bit. Nope. Sorry, I didn't click enter. Every time, every goddamn time. I don't know why, but it doesn't work with the arc here. So let's pull this down just a tiny bit more. I don't want it that low. Jesus. Jesus. Oh, shit. There we go. Just a tiny bit lower, I guess. Tired feeling nauseous. I'm overanalyzing everything. I'm too cautious. Take a step back. Take a step back. Let me feel that. Let me feel that. Why do I have so many cuts on my hand? Oh my god. Jesus. Every time I look at my hand, I'm like, oh, there's another like cut or something, or like graze or anatomy. That's a bar. Oh, I feel like the hand should be twisted way more though. So like, I want to make a duplicate of this and then just work over here. Yeah. So I have that version and then this version. So I can just go back to that. Ugh. No! Let me erase that again. So I feel like I will never die. That's thumb. That's thumb. And knuckle is not there. Sorry. That's where I assume it would be. It's like here. Roughly like this. Overall shape, and then I'm just gonna have to curl it a little bit more, like so. Because there's this knuckle that's just massive. Middle knuckle, it's big. Let's put that there. And there's this knuckle that is almost as big, but not really. I might pull this in just a tiny bit more, like there. Actually, it should be pulled in a little bit more than that. This much. I don't even know if I even pulled it further in. God. I'm so sick of drawing these teardrops. Teardrop shape constantly. Fine. Fine. The angle is actually going inwards like that. Because it's like a whole other plane of existence. By plane of existence, I mean just it's a whole other plane. It's literally just lifted up a tiny bit. Because then there's like this plane, and then there's the plane of the actual hand, I guess. I think it's like it's this. That's the shape. That's all I'm trying to get, really. This. Right? Let's just do that shape. Just simplify it a little bit more. It's just, where does the V go? Because it's actually more like that. There's this. It's just not that big. Maybe I need to separate it all just a tiny bit more. Like that much. Oh man, also this is just too low. Maybe I just commit to something and then just move on. Huh? Maybe I do that. Maybe I just do that. Okay. I did see the autosave and I'm happy that I did. Jesus. Jesus, I'll be very upset if it didn't. Jamie Harger. No! No! Oh my god, I did have too many knuckles in the other one. Oops. Wait, I actually did have too many knuckles in the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll put another one. Oh my god. So that's what's wrong with it. Well, now it's gone. NFT. Do, 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 do. So that's the bone in the wrist. So that's the actual wrist, and then this is like the big bunga part. This is that really big circle that you see in your hand that I'm not gonna draw actually. Oh no, sorry. Sorry? Yeah, I'm apologizing, I guess, today. Oh yeah, actually, it should be a little. What? There we go. I had the line and then it just changed because I held down control. No, I still got it though. That's fine. Oh god. One, two, three, four, five. How did I do that again? How do I keep on doing that? Why do I suck? Oh. Ah. Oh god. Gosh darn it. Let's work in relative terms. That is there and when that is there. Okay. That doesn't help. Oh, Jesus. What's the joke? Share it with the class. Okay. I'm just laughing about how Piers Morgan, that motherfucker's annoyed at Meghan Markle because well, Prince Harry probably, and Meghan Markle, because Meghan Markle went with Prince Harry on his date. They were dating, and then on the day of that date, they well, she met Harry, and then it happened. Harry got attacked. By Harry, I mean, by attack, I mean Harry took Meghan from Piers in his eyes. A literal prince takes your, takes what you thought was going to be your partner. Wow. Now he has this vendetta against her, disguised as caring about the monarchy. Maybe he actually does care about the monarchy. Maybe monarchy just works with the narrative in general. Well, put work in quotation marks quickly. Big, but only because of a shine. If I just diluted this, I could actually probably be able to draw this way better. I can't draw this hand at all. This angled fist. It's just supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be like that. Essentially. That's the shape. It's a Nike tick. I just need the Nike tick to just function. But I'm just not thinking about it right. Surely I'm not thinking about it right. Surely I'm not thinking about it right. That should be it, but it doesn't feel like it. Maybe I just separate the hand. It doesn't feel like it because it's like so weird. I need to consult the handbooks. No. Maybe you should do live drawing classes and use references properly. Hey, I'm looking at my hand. Don't you dare give me that sass. That looks so horrible. I preferred what I had before. Let's see if I can control Z all the way back. Oh, wait. No! Oh, I didn't confirm it. Never mind. Oh, but then that's the issue with that one. It was just too wide. You know what? That's probably as good as I'm gonna get. I'm gonna not rotate that slightly. I'm gonna rotate the arm slightly. Hey! There we go. Think, think, think. Oh. Oh, wait. Is it just the thumb that's the issue here? It might just be the thumb. Why can't I rotate you? What? 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 What is it? What? What? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That makes sense. Maybe not rotate it, but just have it like so. Maybe that's it. Oh, wait. No! That really did change the whole look of it, though. And I feel like it literally does what I wanted it to do. I think that actually almost works. Almost works, however, I did just shorten it a little bit too much. Oh well, I'll just move on. I'll just deal with that issue later. Anyway, this. I didn't like that one, so we delete that one, move on, and then this one. And this is not on the right layer, that's good. Well, it's not on the same layer, so the right layer is subjective. There you go, that's more like it. Oh, and because I've done all of that manipulating, it's pushed it all the way to the wrong area. Supposed to be down. Oops. What's here? Here was the idea. Consult the handbooks. Yeah, I really needed to consult the handbooks. Consult the brochure. No! No! Why is that my eraser? Come on. Wait, I think I lost the plot. Knuckle 1? Okay, let's move this over. Knuckle 1? Theoretically, that's Knuckle 1. Let's change Knuckle 1 to more like that. Yeah, and then theoretically, this is Knuckle 2. So the middle finger. And the other one, we just can barely see it, but it's there. And then the last one is just barely visible. It's like that, and then it's like, yeah, and then yeah, and then yeah. And so on and so forth. And like the fingers there, and then like, oh wow, this has volume, and this has volume, and this has volume. But in all reality, we have the beautiful thumb. That's gonna be like here. And like, here. Like, eh. Here, and then like, there. And look at that. This is already a better start than every other one of my attempts at drawing this gosh darn angle. It's like the less I think about it, the better I do. Or at least like the better I feel. Oh, that's just the wrong angle. That's just a broken thumb. I apologize, sir, but you have fractured your thumb. Your thumb is now in disarray. Let's do that, and then we'll just pull this in a little bit more. Hey, buddy. Whee! By literal prince. And there's like all this like contortion and abortion. Huh? Okay, now this looks like a very weird toe without... Think about it hard enough, it does just look like a really weird toe. That's not the vibe I'm going for. I don't think that's the vibe anyone has ever really wanted to go for. That's just the vibrations. Alright, let's do this. Hey, spin you around. Yeah, that looks so much better. I hate drawing something and feeling one way about it, and hours later giving a fresh look. Yeah, yeah. You get so stuck in the moment. As soon as you're out of the moment and like come back with a fresh mind, it's all wonky plonky. Yeah. I'm getting Cobbleton in my like left hand. I've been like holding it at such a weird angle, to, like constantly like use it as a reference, that my hand is actually in pain right now. I've been tensing it, arching my hand in such a strange way. Ugh. I changed the brush size like a muppet. Do 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 do. Thank you. You know, at first I didn't like that feature of like going to the side and I can like unleash this, but now I've come to like it. This isn't even a bad looking hand, honestly. Well, fist. Like this one over here, but it's not good enough. Like now that I look at it again. This has a really big knuckle though. I need to change that. And here, me just saying I need to change that, and I'm gonna just spiral out of control. Hashtag relatable art. Hashtag relatable thoughts. That's my fingers. Fingers are still in pain, but that's okay. Oops. feel like I spent like 40 minutes on this hand alone, just drawing the same thing over and over and over again. All that for what? Like a barely a frame of like animation? Ugh. Yeah. This is how quick that drawing's gonna go. You don't even see it. Alright. Wow, look, I fixed this hand instantly. I fixed both of the hands pretty well, except like the one on the left. Now the big knuckle makes me weird feelings. Weird feelings. Dude, I'm actually honest. This carpal tunnel in my left hand is getting crazy now. It's literally, I don't even know how to describe it. It's my fist facing downwards. It's up. My shoulder is lifting my entire arm up, and I'm just tensing. As if I'm grabbing something. Oh my god. Genuinely getting carpal tunnel from it. I don't even get carpal tunnel from drawing a bunch. And here I am getting it just for posing my hands. Oh, Jesus. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna erase it. It's gone forever, guys. It's gone, it's gone, it's gone. We will never see this motherfucker. And I believe this is the right place to put it. I clicked enter. Oh wait, I have to bring out both of these. Not bad. Oh well, that actually changed quite a lot. Let me do it again. Ah! One, two, three, four. Okay, cool. I've made that mistake like 3 times today, so I do actually have to count it. Shouldn't the thumb behind the nail? Shouldn't the thumb behind the nail be a little bit above? Yeah, you're right. But I just can't be bothered to zoom in to get details in right, and I'll just brain is falling apart. Oh, now I changed my mind about how that looks. No, I feel like I brought it down too far. Now it looks like a foot to me. Uh-oh. Someone's melting down. That someone is me. You know what? This is why I shouldn't do commissions. I should just be normal and like practice stuff. That's the worst when it all looks great, but then you realize there's an extra finger. There's a literal extra finger. What type of alien was I creating? I don't know. I don't know what's happening to me. uh, uh, uh. Okay, we're moving on. I need to draw that. I actually need to draw this. Wrong. There we go. That's as zoomed in as I'm bothered to get because I don't actually want to zoom in anymore. Let's keep this just because it looks cute. Put you over there. And God, it's you know what? I'm starting to believe I don't think hands actually exist in real life. I think they're all fake. I think they're all just like a figment of all of our imaginations, honestly. I genuinely don't believe hands exist. I don't think thumbs exist either. I think it's all a farce. It's all a lie just to put us into our places in society, honestly. This shit whack. I need like blood pumping through my left hand now. The other issue is like my hand is just big. I just got a wide and tall set of hands, so it is also very, very tragic. I just wanna go paint on a lasso and as long as it kind of looks like the hand is rotating, I'm happy. No, I'm happy. No, there we go. Yeah, we're just all blobs. It's all a lie. No! No! I don't even know what I did, but it looked so good before. I was getting somewhere with that other one. Ugh. I don't remember what I had before, but it was way better than what it was. It's like... Oh, I didn't click enter! Why does this keep on happening to me? Click enter that time. God, hey. I can't wait to realize that all of this actually looks really, really weird in animation form, so I had to delete all of the work I just did. Because that's happened every time when it comes to drawing hands. This bone is not the same bone as this bone. I should make that clear. However, I did put it in the same place, my bad. No. There's two bones. There's this one, which is like the wrist. And then there's the other one, which is the weird one. I don't know what the weird one is. No! And then this one kind of disappears when you do that. However, the wrist one disappears when you do that. And that's interesting. Maybe I shouldn't have skipped on biology class. Maybe I should have paid attention every time I was in there. Never mind, I would have never been able to pay attention. That was an impossible class to pay attention to. There was just too much happening around you. Chairs being thrown. Curtains being pulled and then being thrown because they pulled it too hard and they broke off that little bar for like these curtains where you have to like... We have the little chain here, and then it goes up and down, and then it has this nice little bar at the bottom. They pull it down physically, ripped it apart, and then threw it, and then they broke part of the science chair stools. That was a bad time. Hey, don't start speaking Latin in my chat. What are you talking about? The radius and the... Oh, no. That stuff in the hand? That is hand cell. Yeah. 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 Maybe I'm just skinny. I mean, I know that. Like a very tiny little... That's it. Oh, it's this, and then it's this. Two little bits. Maybe my hands are broken, because mine are way more not like that. A little bit. Yeah, it would be the pinky side. The pinky finger is really long. Like, it always surprises me how long the pinky finger is. Like, when I broke my pinky toe, oh my god. Not broke it, I fractured it. When I did that, and then I was like, oh, wait. This is a big old bone. It's a big old bone. The pinky is essential for strong people more than... Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. Most times it's just the middle fingers that are pretty kind of useless relative to everything else. Including like the feet, like the pinky toes, so it's pretty valuable. Pretty damn valuable. Just can't balance yourself without it. Then the big toe is the big toe. It was like when I actually broke my toe. They were like, "Oh, it was a middle toe. You think we care? You think we give a fuck? We're not even gonna like reassemble it and put it in the right spot. No, no, no. Instead, we're just gonna put it. We're just gonna cast it and just hope for the best." And that's what they did. Damn right, they just did that. I was like, okay, that shit. They're like, if the bone hasn't come out of the toe, then we don't care. As in, like, I just taped it to another one. And it was like completely like snapped in half as well. I have a third knuckle on that toe now. There's real knuckle, and the other knuckle is little toe, other toe, and then there would be like the one to the actual like foot. Like, yeah. Right? But then now I have another one here. And now the toe doesn't even bend properly anymore. Is that right? It's 1, 2. Oh, I was checking on my broken toe. 1. Yeah. Now I've got another one over here. It just like has an extra lump to it, so it's instead of this being straight, it's like this. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate circumstance. I think I have skinny toes, so like in reality it's much more like how a bone looks. Where it's like that. Kind of that. How far did I go? Okay. And like lump and then like that. Like that and then like that and then like that. Yeah. Anyway. Third toe. Pretty bad. I can't clench my toes as nicely as I could before. It does upset me. That was like my favorite pastime, clenching my toes. And now, after that incident, I can never do it ever again. What a true loss I experienced. Problem for the don't. Oh right, this hand just like is a bad looking hand. That's why I didn't do much with it. I like pretty much just gave up on it. I was like, I'll deal with you later. That's a pretty nice little rare relic to have. You're not gone, your energy's still here, basically. That's pretty nice. I'll live on through these songs. Hey now, you're just speaking fake language over there. Oh wait, shit. Put that in the wrong... I'll put that here. Oh, you know what? I did enjoy about having the broken toe was the little footwear they gave you. It's like it's like here, here. And then like my feet would be here, and then it'd be like the other part of my feet, and so on. I was like, wow, this is great. It is a bad foot. It is a very starved foot. This foot has not seen much food. It'd be like that. And you know what? I love it. A big old strap here. The strap was so fat. It was so aggressive, this strap. I loved it. I loved that foot. Bruh, and then like thank you, the foot is amazing. Wait, how else? There was something else to the foot. I think to the shoe. It was like this part as well where they like went crazy on it. Yeah. So like this area is like that, so then you could actually bend your foot downwards and actually walk. Except I still had crutches. So yeah. It was similar to the samurai ones, except they got like these ones. They get two. I just had the one. I just had that big platform heel. It was great. It's just a big chunk of strap. And then there was, oh yeah, there was like one more on the top, because yeah, do Velcro it. Oh, a great time. That shit made my foot so sweaty. And it was the summer. Oh god. I felt so bad for everyone in the computer rooms, because that was every room. Every room was a computer room, and it got so hot in all of those rooms. Fortunately, we did get AC by that time. What would it be to me? What did you say to me? Have the least. I'm gonna lift this up a tiny bit more. That was my experience with a broken anything. That's the only thing I broke. A tiny little toe. I did fracture my pinky. All of these incidents with me playing football indoors, like by myself. There was like no one to challenge me, no one to like harm me at all. It was just me being an idiot. Love it. It's the only way you should do it. I'm gonna make this hand move way further now, because I feel I'm taking too long with this whole thing, and two, this is a little bit more of a close up and stuff just moves faster relative to the camera. They were an old football injury. They were all football injuries. It was like no one was pressuring me, no one was doing anything to me. There was no like scare, there was no nothing. It was just, oh, I just fucked up while practicing. Realistically, I should have been injured so much more in football. That fucking, I got destroyed in some little games. Ugh. There was like a moment in school where they have like you all do physical activity stuff. So for us it was PE. I don't know what it would be in America's. We call it PE because physical education. And that shit, every week there was football, I would get the ball kicked into my nuts because I played in goal. And that's just all you have to deal with. You have to not only protect your balls, but you also have to protect the goal. It was the name of the game. Oh, okay, yeah, you guys do call it that. my nutsack genuinely never recovered from that like ordeal. That shit was crazy. The pain is never quite forgotten. No, it's not. Zoe is such a and the worst part is because I was like the only one of the only good goalkeepers, one of two. The teachers would always try and balance the teams, so then if I was in one team, that team wouldn't get a good line of defense. So no matter what, I was going to be like saving a billion shots within like one attack, and I'm like, oh Jesus. I loved it, but like, you know, stressful. So like one second I get hit in the balls, and then I'm like, I still have to save this next one, and then I have to save this one as well. It's like, oh shit. And sometimes the pain was just too much. Where I try and recover and try and get back on my feet, or like get into the position where I can like jump again, and I just can't because like it just crippled me so much. Good times. I actually love that. Because people would make like they will make informal bets on whether or not I will get hit in the balls. And you know what? No one ever won money. You know why? Because the odds were always in their favor. I was just forever going to get hit in the balls. There was just no ifs, ands, or buts. Just a lot of bulls and bulls. Bulls hitting bulls is a terrible, terrible time. Oh, and don't let a talented person get involved as well. Don't let the person who plays football like since he was 5 years old and goes into like Sunday league come along as well. That dude. That dude was not a fun. He was like, oh yeah, I know how to shoot powerfully. I was like, yeah, cool, just not at my balls. Let's just calm it down there. I understand you're in pain and you're in frustration, but I just need to hit the ball this hard. God damn. Oh! Damn it. Take me back. No! What? Why didn't it? What? There we go. My, oh my, I'm just gonna catch a vibe. I just wanna live my life. Sacrifice my, oh my. I'm just trying to get your vibe. I just wanna give you mine. Trying to get your vibe. I just wanna live my life. All I know is sacrifice. Yeah, sacrifice my wolves for the better of the team. We still lose anyway. Because there's only so much you can do. You can save 3 shots in a row, but if there's a 4th one, most likely going in. My, oh my, I'm just trying to catch a vibe. Oh, gaming PC, goddamn. I don't even have a gaming PC anymore. Mine is like out of date, hella. I like actually need new parts and stuff, but I'm just not bothered. Because this, my brother built this computer, like 2017 or 16, which is a bad time to do it because prices were going crazy. So we had to spend a little bit more for a little bit less. By a little bit, I mean way less. Yeah. Oh, the capitalism ruined it all. Because he was amongst the Bitcoining mining shit where everyone was just trying to get a Bitcoin farm going off, and I'm like, yeah. Meanwhile, we just suffer in the middle, being like, oh, I just wanted a computer. I made 6 fingers again, as opposed to 4. There we go. Okay, that's as good as I'm gonna bother. It's not right, but it's not aggressively wrong. My, oh my, I'm just trying to catch a vibe. I'm just trying to live my life. Alive. Such a strange time. They had to restrict the amount of graphics cards you were buying. Because people were just bulk buying and just spending a shit ton of money. They would just destroy the graphics card and be like, yep, time to get a new one. Whip, another one. Whip. I'm never going to get this hand right. So I'm just going to accept that fact and just going to move on, like I said, 15 times already. Yeah. So I do eventually will need to upgrade my PC. I just don't care to because like I'm not gonna be doing anything too crazy, and I am gonna be going off to uni, so I can like buy it then with like my loan, and I'm probably won't even really need it because I will just use all of the resources there instead of using my own computer. But we'll see. And 2, I'm just not bothered to remember how everything works and figure out what's good anymore. Just not bothered. yeah, I'm just not bothered with it. Oh god. Look at the line work here. Oh. Why? Give me this back. Okay, fuck it. I mean, yeah, Elon Musk has been sued for that by the people that sue those type of people. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, he's been like fined and had to like step down from Tesla or whatever company. Can't remember which one it was. It might have just been SpaceX, but yeah, it's quite literally illegal for him to do stuff like that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Him and his companies had to pay like a $250,000 fine, which doesn't sound that much, but I don't know how much of Elon's like wealth is liquid. So yeah. And plus he had to step down and have other people take over his work. Hey, he had to take a backseat role for 2 years. Yeah, but that's because Tesla's like blew up essentially. Which in turn means that he's earning more, but in turn also means, yeah. If they told him you have to liquidate all of your assets right now, that's different. That's a real detriment to all of his stuff, because all of his investments are potato. I know it's not a thing, like absolutely not a thing to ever happen, but it'd be funny. Just in general, for something crazy like that to happen. Leave me as decision. Imagine you're told you're not all of your investments. Yep, liquidate them all. You have to sell everything within this like month period. So you just have to sell. Oh my god! And imagine it's when like the market crashes as well. Oh, amazing! Hashtag eat the rich. You're just wasting your time. No, people always say that in front of me, wasting your time, wasting my time, my time, my time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can't be catch up. It's I don't know too much about like how the debt works over there. All I know is the country is pretty okay-ish in terms of that. I think. Actually, no, I'm equivocating that with like comparing it to like, oh, but if a state had debt, that's different. Because then they'd actually be bankrupted. Like, scarily bankrupted. And that's when you can't just spend pretty frivolously. Yeah. Yeah, I'm comparing that to the entire country. And the entire country can be a little bit better. Are in a better position to do debt stuff. Because debt stuff is apparently how stuff is supposed to work. I think I don't money. wait, what? I was wrong. This isn't how the song goes. It's like because I watch certain people, mayors have to actually care about spending like quite a lot. Quite a lot. Be very careful with it. Show you sign tonight. I never knew what the word brain drain really meant until watching those videos. I was like, oh, that's what they mean by brain drain. When students, qualified students, or graduates, sorry, move out because there's no work in your area. Pretty sucky. Unless you designate that area to be, you just learn here. This is an education area, so just get your degree here and come over here. The guess is interesting, but if a state is supposed to operate like every other state, as opposed to just being like an education like area or an educational state, and it's different. Of course, I took out of my booty hole. And the fact that it's the US dollar is the official reserve currency helps solidify that. Yeah. 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 That's just how I saw it. The debt, how I saw it was the debt is just there to make sure we don't go into, or they don't go into, what do you call it? Like inflation, because debt is actually good, I imagine. It's like, even though I hear politicians and shit being like, we'll take down the debt, it's like, okay, we'll take down the debt. Kind of. Because whenever they talk about money, they're talking more about investing into like whatever legislations, like whatever, what do you call it? I don't even know what you call them. But stuff that's not related to the debt. Is it like, oh, we're gonna do healthcare and shit? Well, kind of. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, I don't know what I was hearing this from, but I think it might be like something to do with Cash App or something, where they're making it so then like they're an actual. Oh no, it's related to Cash App, is all I know. But they make it so then like if you're paying rent, that actually adds to your credit score, because I mean it kind of should. I think in my small brain, no economic education, it sounds like it makes sense because it's like a loan that you're paying, and you're paying constantly on time. That should prove that you're like a person who can pay stuff. It is pretty interesting, but like maybe there's like some crazy shit like, oh, it's just rent, and then you buy like 10 years later, then it's gonna be so much cheaper. Some shit, I don't know. Something like that. Absolutely, that would be a game changer in populations that genuinely should have more access to credit. Yeah, because like I imagine people in poverty, you can't actually like mortgage a thing or anything like that. Like the rent is kind of what they have to do, even though it's something scary to do. They just have to do it, and like that'd be pretty nice. To have some sort of benefit to renting, because renting just feels like a fucking what do you call it? Like a poverty trap. you just keep on renting, you're just gonna not progress, or you're like hindering all your economic or financial progression. So yeah, I should figure out if it was like Cash App or something. Because Cash App is doing very big moves. Like the whole, you can buy cryptocurrency with Cash App and you can invest with Cash App, and then you can also do XYZ, and Cash App actually sponsors just random people and like just gets people with them. Pretty cool. Pretty interesting company. But don't take my word for it. Oh, right. My issue here is just that this doesn't curve inwards as much as I wanted it to. And this is like... no. My issue is this. You can let it all go. Free fall. It's called free fall. God is the devil, and the devil say, hey, baby's fine, put on the hand of your shit. Hey, this is just the start of my understanding of financial stuff. Which is funny because I say all of this stuff and I just don't do anything with my money. Like, it shouldn't just be flowing in my bank right now. I should actually like invest it into some, like the S&P 500 or something. Just like anything that's just not a bank account. That means I can't order Uber Eats as easily. Or even like just... even if cryptocurrency, because that shit just keeps on going up for some reason. I get it, but I also don't get it. Because I feel like eventually cryptocurrency is going to get regulated in some weird way. I don't imagine like governments are going to be happy about cryptocurrencies. Unless they are, and there's like this big reason why, you know what, yeah, let's go on this cryptocurrency. Specifically like the US and maybe the UK. I imagine like Greece is like, yeah, fuck it, we go in. Our money and economy is fucked up. I want what you guys are having right now. I don't know if they're still fucked up, but they were. There's something about tourism or something. Oh shit, wait, they must be in the... they must be suffering right now. Because they can't get as much tourism. Or didn't have as much tourism because of COVID. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. The oil reserve currency status is what I believe never allow. Yeah, that's what I imagined. Well, by imagine, I mean that's what I thought. It would be like some sort of like huge detriment for the US to do something like that. But surely, say cool, well, not cool. Say cryptocurrency does actually like just take over stuff. Like we do actually use it as like a pretty important form of currency. And the US refuses to like accept it. Surely they'll be left behind in some regard. Right? Because cryptocurrency is happening regardless of what the US wants. Because the cryptocurrency is all like open source and like just can be accessed by whoever. Whomsoever. Yeah. No! How do I do that every time? Even change it to a rectangle. God damn it. It's definitely possible. It definitely seems like the US has jumped the shark. Oh, financial international influence as of late. I guess. I don't know. But reality, I should just invest like 100 quid into whatever crypto I feel like investing in, because yeah, all empires do come to an end. But globalization, no, globalization is gonna do only oh so much, because globalization will most definitely fail eventually if it like happens in like successfully. Like, if what people fear the UN was going to become, which it could probably become that now since the UK left, since Brexit happened, because as I've understood, we had like a huge power in being able to veto whatever policy or thing they came up with, which is fucking valuable. And apparently, I don't know how true this is, but apparently the UN had like an idea of like having a super army, where it's just like a coalition of all the armies put together. But yeah, and people are probably opposed to that because reasons, and those same people are probably the same people who wanted Brexit to happen, which is a little bit dumb because we could have vetoed anything like that. But again, I don't know. I'm gonna just keep on prefacing, I don't know. But yeah, we just like, we had such a great relation with them, now we don't. Oh no, we were paying so much money to them. Yeah, and we leached off of them as well in the 70s. As I had been informed of yesterday, I think it was. I heard about that. Did I double check my sources? No. Do I trust my sources? Kind of. I didn't see anyone jump on him. But like, yeah. We had power to veto stuff. Now we have just French fishermen just in our just like in the UK being like, well, this is awkward. Because they bought licenses to fish in the UK. And were living on the coastal towns of the UK. And now they're just like, well, now that you guys aren't part of it, I want to go home. I don't want to be, and I want to like have my job still. So, what's happening? But alas, majority won, democracy reigns supreme. And I was very young. And I was still trying to figure out, maybe Brexit isn't too bad. Because I don't like jumping on bandwagons most times. Like the whole Trump stuff. Like, okay, that's right at the start. I was like, okay, I understand he a crazy motherfucker, but this other person seems pretty crazy too. I think that summarizes the 2016 elections in the US pretty well. Because I explicitly remember random people in my school being like, oh, fuck Trump. I was like, dude, one, we're in the UK. Two, the other one's scary. He speaks very, very scarily. But, of course, speaking out of ignorance. So, yeah. Let me in. Maybe that's the media doing its job well. Smearing her campaign. The nature of the UN Security Council being comprised of the US, UK, France, Russia, and China make any UN army effectively toothless. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey man, I'm just supposed to be an artist. I'm not supposed to be political, even though art is quite political. You look at the most popular artist and the fastest growing artist, also known as Banksy. What a big nerd. I didn't realize how weird his exhibitions were. Like, he made a fake Disneyland. That was like the whole thing. It was just a fake Disneyland. That's crazy. It's kind of badass, but yeah. It's not my style. He was like, oh, this is commentary on capitalism and I was like, okay. That was like the 5-second clip I watched, but yeah. I think I'm gonna watch a whole clip about Banksy. Oh. Yeah, it's still very cool. And I like the explanation of like how his graffiti style like evolved. That shit's cool. It's like, oh shit, we got caught once upon a time, and I was like, all right, fuck it, stencils. We can cut down the graffiti time by like half, and it's this and that and that and this. I was like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty smart. Because it just like kind of reminded me of like just that whole thought process in general. The holy one. I mean, man. No, low hum, comatose. I've heard you guys enough times. So said I get Doja Cat. Way. Okay, this bothered us. I'm getting with that so now. And look at that. I've changed the entire size of everything again. Because I've carved into the whole drawing like 3 times. Now the line art is not representative what it should be. This should be lower. This should be lower. This should be there. Oh, I just want to get to. I think I do just want to get to university. I'm just so sick of doing commissions. No, I'm so sick of doing stuff independently. Ugh. It's so draining. It's so draining. I just want to complain, but I'm not allowed to. I feel like it's legal for like a freelancer to complain. Even though I feel like they're the ones who are kind of justified to complain. You become your accountant and you become the marketing team and you become the everything. But come on. But you chose this. I was like, yeah, I did. I'm sorry. How do I keep on making that mistake? Oh my god, it's just a tiny bit bigger. And I tell myself, yeah, okay, we'll draw this a tiny bit bigger. And I just don't. Oh, his just whole hand just extends in size. Meh. I'm not frustrated, you're frustrated. You know what sucks? I just don't watch movies, man. I feel like I've lost so much, not lost so much time, but lost so many opportunities to just watch movies, and I just haven't taken any of them. I'm like 6 years behind on all of the movies. Like when everyone was going crazy about Marvel movies and shit, I was there like I still haven't even caught up to like this new, like when they started to like make all the universes converge. Well, when they started to make the actual MCU. Um, I want to say cross-platform, but that's just not the right word. Crossovered. Holy shit! When they crossovered, um, I just didn't. I was like, eh. I was like, I was still super behind. I think I still haven't watched Avengers: Infinity War, or the other one, Endgame, or most of Thor, or that's the thing. That's the thing. It's the whole like I just feel like most of the stuff I watch just isn't worth my time. And do you know what the funny thing is? Every time I'm on Netflix and I make such a like rash like judgment, it's not even rash, it's just like impulse. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just click on this and just watch it. It's always some of the like greatest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like I see Peaky Blinders just randomly on my feed. I'm like, fuck it. I'll click it. I click it, and it's like, oh my god, I actually love this. This is exactly what I wanted. But then with movies or like anything else, it's just a whole ordeal. Like the popular movies to turn into a hippie suddenly, they just don't hit right. They just don't do much. I will say Thor Ragnarok was actually a really fun movie, and that was just generally a great movie. Let's see others. I don't know if I want to watch them. Iron Man felt like a cool, fun time, but that's all it felt. It only felt cool for like that moment. And I was a child when that shit came out, realistically. Like I was still watching the Transformer movies. Maybe that's why. Maybe that was my issue. Maybe because I watched Transformers so much. I just like the music, that's all. It was nice music. And the sound effects were so good. How could I not enjoy it? I think the movies are mostly a social activity, and the most popular movies to be social with are not usually the best ones. Like, yeah, but even the ones where like people are like giving all this like critical acclaim and stuff, like Get Out, Parasite, the other movies. Like I'm just there sitting there like, yep, those are movies, alright. They sound great. Like all of these people are just having like so much fun, like talking about it. Like, dude, did you watch the director's cut of Parasite? Wow, it changed the my perception of it all completely. I don't know if that's actually how it worked, but I imagine that sounds like someone said it. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just like the fact that you get left out of so many conversations whenever like stuff happens. Like I just don't get so many people's references. Like if anyone references a movie, I just won't get it. If anyone references a meme now, I will not get any meme that anyone references nowadays, because I have removed all memes from my life. All of that shit is gone. That used to make me so unproductive. I was like, it just like took away my attention for so long and just consistently take it out. I just had to like just unfollow everything to do with memes. I like spent like 3 days, 3 days, which would be like 4 hours each day, just scrolling, just scrubbing my YouTube feed, making sure it was just like more stuff that I'm actually interested in and like more stuff to do with like what I do, so I can be a little bit more productive and in the mind of production. Yeah, I feel like I said something very similar about Snowpiercer being based on a comic book. Yeah. 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 Also, I need to get into reading books. I was reading a well, um I made a really bad joke about Snowpiercer once. I bought these self-help books because I was like, fuck it. I've heard someone else talk about getting self-help books and them actually like working out. And he's like a person that like I respect quite a lot because he just decides, yeah, you know what, today I'm just gonna suffer and just do work and like be productive and like chase my goals and shit. I'm like, okay, you're clearly a human being that I can't be. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. Humble Bundle had like 26 self-help books on sale for like 20 quid. Fuck it, buying it. Regarding the MCU and DC movies, I honestly miss the days when comics were the hobby of a small group of geeks. Now that everyone's into it, it's insufferable. The other issue that I see, and I'm not a comic book nerd, and I'm not a DC or MCU cinematic universe person, but the other issue is if you are into comic books and you do start talking about like whatever character and doing whatever character thing does, and you know the comics, anyone else who knows the MCU will just like try and butt in, and they unfortunately have to encounter the awkwardness of, oh, you're talking about the comics. Ah, so like those guys are cool. And it's just every time that happens, I've heard it like through passing conversation like Discords, and I'm like, ooh, this is going really, really awkward. Because it like completely kills the whole vibe of everything. Because like people get excited whenever they talk about stuff that they think they know, and like can bond with other people. And when they just get killed and shot down, oh, so sad. So sad. Ah. Like it genuinely is cringe inducing. No, because I know how the other person feels, like the person who's like into the MCU, and then they're like, no, like Thor could do XYZ because he's like this, that, and that when he gets this, and then I'm like, okay, that's cool. And today it's the science of comic book canon that's being argued about, of course. I mean, it's bound to be argued about because, like, of how extensive, like, whenever a medium gets, like, so deep into lore and, like, not lore, but just, like, nuances, the arguments are bound to happen. It's just the circle of life, really. And especially when it comes to something like characters and power and this and that, it's like, oh, XYZ character will definitely be XYZ character when he has XYZ move and like in this optimum state, and you're like, okay. And same with well, pro wrestling is kind of the same, but yeah, same feeling. That pro wrestling is still fun to watch. I remember the AJ Styles, very well, not that recent anymore, but was pretty recent clip of AJ Styles. Oh my god, he rebounded him off of the thing and then grabs him again. It was so unnecessarily hype. Well, for me, it was unnecessarily hype. I don't even care about pro wrestling anymore, but it was just so fun. It was just so entertaining to see. I was like, ah, shit, he did it. He did such a crazy thing. Yes. God. Oh, I loved it so much. I have to find it. Because you'll be impressed as well. I don't think anyone can watch that clip and not be impressed. Signature move stuff was the greatest stuff. What do you mean? Look at this shit. Bounces him off, grabs him, and then does his finisher move. That's so cool. He caught a human being and had him perfectly go in between his. That's amazing. Yeah, so much choreography. Because he literally like grabs a rope to then like propel himself a little bit more. Well, not to propel, but like to control himself a little bit more. Just look how his hand like extends and like he kind of aims himself towards AJ. And just catching that as well and just like not falling over is incredible. I love it. Sometimes you just have to embrace the silliness of like stuff. And that's literally what pro wrestling is. Oh, and then when things go wrong, you can tell it goes off script. Because like something happened, like, oh shit, the wrestler's actually injured and he can't finish the match. And then they have to like just figure out a way for the wrestler to actually like win the match in the end. And just everything just falls apart and you're like, oh god, this isn't normal. This isn't how I thought the comeback would work. He just fell over just for fun. Oh man, that shit's so good. No, I think pro wrestling needs to be respected more. It's just such a good form of entertainment. And they really do. It's essentially just a bunch of stuntmen doing stuntmen things. You really do have to train, like, understand the art of like your body and like what it's capable of doing in like the environment it's put in. It's pretty fucking cool. Well, that's how I see it. Maybe a pro wrestler would tell me, nope, you're just stupid. A friend of mine was into local pro wrestling circuits, and I went to a match, and the local good guy was getting beat up by the out of town bad guy, and the good guy's manager was slapping the ring, trying to cheer him on. Yeah. Dude, the craziest part of pro wrestling is like the age these guys still like fight at. Like, all the people I grew up with, most of them are still fighting. Well, most of the superstars are still fighting. Like Sting. I didn't even grow up with Sting. Is that his name? Sting wrestler. my friend told me to watch the manager's hand. At one point, he dropped a razor blade on the mat, which the good guy palmed and swiped his forehead to make it bleed. Yeah. That's like a really, really like So when they do cuts, for the most part, in very, very clean, not clean fights, but clean and kind of rough fights, they have to like make sure they cut. I think vertically. I don't remember, but they have to like cut their forehead like the right way using the right technique. Otherwise, they like completely ruin the skin on their forehead and stuff. So it's another thing I just have to respect. Can't remember what it's called. I think it's called like grazing or something. I don't know. No. Pro wrestling, crazy people. Dude, they do all of that for the entertainment of the audience. That's hilarious. They have writing teams for the WWE and all the other pro wrestling. That's insane. Meanwhile, there's like actual wrestling, like to do with like wrestling that is completely pretty much neglected whenever someone mentions like wrestling. And so forehead was cut up. Yeah, there is a very specific way you're supposed to cut. Like there's certain people who like cut their foreheads like I don't know if it's along or against the grain or whatever it is. You do it right, it'll heal up, and there's no scary scars, no lumps and bumps that happens whenever you have scars and stuff. Into you. Yeah, no, that's also a really interesting like way of using like science. I don't know if you call it science, but like using I assume they use just trial and error. Being like, oh, this is how I cut it instead of like my fucking terrible ways that I was doing it before. I'm sure. He's like, don't be like Johnny. It's like a PSA. Here's Johnny. Johnny was cutting. Johnny was constantly bleeding on the whenever he was wrestling. He was using one of these. Shows a razor blade. Now, Johnny was doing a big mistake. In fact, it's ruined his life. His mother no longer wants to see his face. His wife left him. His mistress left him as well. Now he's homeless. All because he wasn't cutting along the grain. And then they show a super duper visceral example. Oh god. His mother really gave up on him. Yeah, man. Sometimes you just can't look them in the face after there's like a huge accident. So you're just reminded of what they used to be like. And you're reminded of that, oh no, it's gone. What used to be there is gone. No. A true modern tragedy. I can't speak anymore. I used to be the person who was able to like say any word and whatever. My diction was amazing. Now it's terrible. Is this what happens when you leave school for 2 years and don't socialize with anyone? Probably. Most certainly, actually. And you like don't read books or do anything to like keep up your literacy. Now just normal words are just like a huge struggle for you. No, I did this on the wrong layer. Ah, how did I do that? No. Okay. Like I'm beginning. There we go. I'm beginning to like develop a stutter because of like how bad I am at just like thinking about what I want to say. I used to be able to talk really fast and be really cool. Now I got wow. Now I have to like actually like take my time and talk. Ugh. I have to think about what I have to say before I say it. Ugh. Yuck. The amount of dumb shit I would have said 1 billion times already. Because my mouth would travel faster than my brain. Now I can't do that anymore. I just don't have that like I just don't have that ability unlocked anymore. It's degenerated. Ugh, sounds a true tragedy. Tragedy. Can't believe I know like I think I know like a fair bit about how the stock market works and like the finance stuff works. I just don't do anything with the knowledge. Maybe I am the issue in life. That's a big old hand. I did not realize how big that was. Oops. People are starting to talk about being like financially literate and this and that. And I'm like, yeah, I'll be that. And I became that. And I just don't do anything with the fact that I became that. I just advise other people while I don't. The manic style so prevalent on YouTube these days, isn't it? Hey. I just have a lot of thoughts that I don't piece together often anymore. Life is all about distraction nowadays. We don't need them. We don't need our thoughts no more. We just have to jump topic to topic. Rather, I have a lot of stuff that I'm interested in, but I don't actually dive into them. That's the word I wanted. Or delve in, or synonyms. But yeah. The one issue about my conversation is that because I'm so in my own bubble, like I know a weird amount of music production for someone who hasn't done any music production. I know animation and drawing and arts, kind of, and just a bunch of like stuff that like no one else is really interested in, and I'm just sitting there like, well, this feels not so relevant. Whatever I want to think about or talk about, it's just a constant alienation. And you know what? I'm fine with that because I can make a bunch of jokes that no one will get, and it's hilarious to me and only me. That's generally how I roll. My friend asked me why do I laugh so much when like there's nothing to laugh at. I'm just making jokes in my head. I can relate. It'd be great to have a deep focus or drive on something. Yeah, we'll just have something. I don't know. Maybe it's an issue of me not appreciating what I already have. You get told you're smart so many times. Sometimes you believe it, and other times you doubt it. And now you're in a weird cycle of doubt. People call you talented, and now you have to live up to the fact that you have to be talented, and then like, oh, whoa, that's a really interesting train of thought I was going to go into. People call you talented, and then now you have to live up to the expectations of being talented, but your expectations of being talented is different to theirs. So therefore, you always doubt whatever you're doing because your perception of talent in whatever fields you're working in is going to be way higher than the other person. Because most of the time, the other person is only aware of like people at your level or like your level of talent, or rather, the average person's level of talent, which comparatively to like, for example, art, you're looking at the greats and you're constantly thinking about the greats, like the people who do incredible amounts of work. We are able to identify like this is not only a game, but this is also like an artist's vision and an artist's like design and so on and so forth. While someone else would be like, oh, it's just a character, and like you're comparing yourself to that person. Meanwhile, the first person is comparing you to others that they know. So that's why there's that imposter syndrome, and there's that like fear of success, not success, fear of potential. Because that expectation is laid onto you. Okay, that's all I need to think about. That's good enough. We move on from there. That's as far as my brain wants to go. I got that point in the end. And there, ladies and gentlemen, you have discovered how my thought processes work. I find something interesting, I think about it for a couple of seconds before I get to the conclusion, I move on. Because reality, it's the premise that matters. Like the whole idea of a book. It's the premise that really matters. I don't care about the conclusion. I think everyone is secretly an imposter to varying degrees. We've all seen ultra wealthy CEOs make incredibly dumb decisions. I mean, I think, well, isn't there a huge thing about like, well, I don't know if it's huge. I don't know how much it's talked about, but like, aren't CEOs just all like pretty sociopathic because they have to be? Like, they get kind of pushed into becoming those sociopathic people, which in the end, though it sounds cool and like films dictate that it's cool, like being a sociopath and being this super duper intellectual, not getting your emotions altered by emotions and so on and so forth. Much as that is cool, emotions is what makes humans smart, no? All of the animals that we call smart have like an incredible range of emotions. We call dolphins smart. Dolphins turn suicidal and shit. They get incredibly depressed. Monkeys are also super duper intelligent, and they like experience real jealousy, like really scary amounts of jealousy. Like, so it's probably, you know, of course, maybe I'm again talking about my ass, and I'm just talking about like what I've observed, but we don't value emotional intelligence. Sad. Yeah, we don't value emotions either. Like, there's a whole thing of like men should express their emotions and stuff. We just don't evaluate or should express their emotions more. And then there's like this weird dichotomy. There's this weird split of people who just either just don't care. Actually, there's three. There's the people who just like don't really care to like explore that option, and the people who are so annoying about it. You like just keep on shoving it into your face. And then there's the people who like are super duper 100% against it, against that whole notion. So, we're never gonna get that in between, are we? Well, we will, but I don't know. Actually, I don't think we will. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. It's a really weird time. Like, just thoughts-wise. Maybe it's all... No, surely it's been always like this, where there's just always constantly two super huge thoughts or, like, perceptions of things. And, like, they're constantly opposed to each other, because that's, I mean, that's how you learn and grow. Realistically, you want to get, what do you call... What would you call it? Challenged. Realistically, you'd want to get challenged constantly. You challenge people's ideas of stuff, and then they have to think about it. Think about the point of the idea of their thing. Well, not everyone does that. Everyone thinks about the point of their thoughts and their the thing that they care about. And try and exist like humans. Oh god, wait, I thought this part like fell really far through, but it doesn't. I think it's probably headed in a better direction, but will take some time. Yeah, it's definitely heading in a better direction. In general, we are just constantly heading in a better direction. Not all the time, but like pretty often. We're like going the right way. It's just people are impatient motherfuckers. You know what I mean? It's like the online, we call them the online left, or the online socialists, so on and so forth. Like the $15 wage gap. No, not wage gap. $15 minimum wage. People are like, oh, why doesn't the president just like fucking do it and just overrule everything and just turn it into a dictatorship? Well, that's not how this works. Silly billies. Yeah, I think just people are just so impatient, and especially since we've gotten to like a time where not gotten to, we've just passed a time of like pretty stellar reform, like the whole segregation thing, the whole everything thing. We look at that reform and like for some, not for some reason, we know the reason. Well, the reason, yeah, we know the reason. For some reason, we see those like trying times of like people doing the marches, doing all these protests for like, let's say, civil rights, and we just see that as though they did that for like a year and that was it, not realizing this went on for multiple decades, to an extent centuries. This wasn't like a overnight thing. This like took a huge effort to do, but like because humans can't think in, we're bad at thinking in like broad spectrums of time because we're not designed to. We just can't actually like fully fathom that like 30-year time period. It's impossible to like predict 30 years because it's just literally impossible. It's just, especially at this age, this like yeah, at this age of technological advancements where things are pretty fucking rapid. So I think we're starting to hit the curve. I don't know what it's called, but like we're starting to hit this area where things can only get so good. Like for technology, the reason why this is happening is because like we just don't know what the fuck to do with the batteries, because batteries life sucks, and probably forever will stay pretty sucky wucky. Yeah, there's such a cognitive dissonance about that issue. I've lived with people who believe 1 year that racism no longer exists, and the next year we're flying Confederate flags on the back of the trucks. Yeah, it's weird. People are crazy. People are just weird. I don't. Yeah, I just. Yeah. Sometimes you feel crazy when you see stuff like that because you're like, wait, didn't you? And then did this and then did that. Ah, I have a friend who's like turning into like he's like approaching that. And I can see it happening where they're just slowly getting pushed into like the right. Like I'm reading certain things and I'm like seeing his position on like immigration and stuff. I'm like, uh-oh, dude. This completely goes against one, all of your friends are immigrants, by the way. Two, or like children of immigrants. Two, if you want to be, if you're being this patriotic person who wants to, like, as he says himself, I want to see like the UK or Britain back like on top, like be like that powerhouse, do this and that, and like choose or believe that leaving Brexit was worth it because we don't have to pay the money and we also don't have to what's the word? We don't have to like accept all the immigration. So silly. Because in like a super duper dumbed down, totally fabricated and totally bad way of putting this. Typically, the more workers you have, the more people employed, the more workers, the more whatever, your economy is gonna be doing a little bit better comparatively to what like not having it. And like immigration is a pretty cool thing to have because now you have people who are coming in and now you have people to like it's like sure you can say too many cooks spoil the broth, but like I think at this level more cooks is pretty fun. More cooks means that there's more of a chance of you getting like this super duper incredible business or like venture that just makes it so then like people are I mean that means that like the country can like incredibly benefit from like what happens because they get taxed and tax is always pretty cool. It's scary how little a person's own identity influences the range of their politics. An immigrant can totally and ironically be anti-immigration. Yeah. Yeah, that's like a very common thing. It's like, at least in America and anecdotes I've heard, like, this is gonna be a very interesting sentence to say, but there's like the minorities who are very much conservative, like, are against basically like immigration. Like, even though they immigrated here, they also like talk about jobs being sold, but like that's again anecdotal and that's not like data based or anything like that. So but yeah, I just need to. I don't need to. I should. I shouldn't. But I should just read more. Read more articles and just get a little bit more interested in stuff. Because I find it interesting. It's always nice to have something like that occupy your brain. No, like, minorities can be conservative and completely disagree with, like, what you think is, like, progressive and thing and, like, would benefit them. Because, oh, I wonder how true this is. I wonder how true my statement is going to be. Because most times, well, at least I can say from my parents, or my parents' generation, they were told that like London or England had like pavements of gold and shit. Like they were gonna go into this country of like incredible excellence, which they kind of did, just not as excellent as they were told, and that is false. And I assume that's like happening to like other people, like people who immigrate from like Mexico down to, well, up to the US. Like they probably are told to be like, yo, the US is incredible and conservative values is like about conserving. And, you know, you fall in love with that idea. it's kind of hard for you to like move away from that idea in some cases. And also brainwashing is a thing. One of my best friends at work is like that. Latino, but also very right-wing gun nut. Yeah! Prepping for like the fucking apocalypse and shit. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Yeah, I think there's a huge illusion that the minorities and like all of these people are like all thinking correctly or whatever. Ugh, thinking correctly sounds really bad. Thinking correctly sounds really bad. You know what I mean. Thinking correctly is very bad rhetorically. Holy shit. You know what is? I just like entertaining a lot of hypotheticals, which is why I say I would like to be more informed. Because you can only generate hypotheticals from things that you're aware of. It's like describing a feeling. You can't describe a feeling to someone who has never felt it. How do you describe a color? Same idea. Same issue. That's my ego you stroking. No, yeah. Oh, Jesus, that fucked up my brain. Nice. I actually was very conservative in high school, yeah, and college, but shifted later in life, so I feel like I understand the appeal of both. And it's funny how both sides see the other as overly emotional. Everyone's a snowflake. I don't know what to say. Everyone in every party, in every little area is a snowflake. Like that whole idea of like everyone, people being snowflakes and like the opposing organization, like belief system. It's everyone. Everyone is exactly what you're describing. It's funny, like how many similar beliefs or like thought processes people have with like who they claim to be their opposition. Like, guys, you think the exact same. Guys, you guys are like kind of saying you guys are doing the same things as each other right now. Oh, what Trump did and all of the whatever actions, I can't remember what they're called. To like overrule and like go over Congress's head and shit. Oh, that was all like all the dictatorship and all of this BS. However, well, it's not really BS. It's pretty not dictatorship. It'd be the other word. However, in reality, you guys are also asking for the same thing. We're just equaling the playing field. No, you're not. Equal the playing field, and then the playing field keeps on getting broader and broader and broader, and now no one knows where to stand. And now there's this like this borderless place where the only thing that you can see as a border is the fucking curve of the earth. You can't see the goal, and you can't see the correct way in like doing certain things. Or let's not say correct, the most optimal way. Yeah, that's why I care about my rhetoric, kind of. You wouldn't be able to tell that if you looked at my Twitter, but yeah. Dude, if my university found my Twitter, I'd genuinely cry. Not out of like sadness, just out of like just the hilarity and worry. I'll just tell him, dude, I'm just practicing my like writing skills, guys. This is just like one of the characters I want to make. He's just super duper into just talking about piss and just shit. Just randomly political. That's just the character I want to make. I think ultimately it highlights what a genuine mess the founding fathers made with making the president so powerful, no matter which party it's in the hands of. Kind of, yeah. They're pretty. Actually, no, aren't they getting more and more powerful as time is going by? Because like we're testing. Well, were. The presidents are like more often testing like the powers and like what they can do. At least that's what I've heard. In my uneducated mind and naivete. That's why I said naivete. Like I'm French or some shit. Hey there, pussy. Hey, way. What? Oh, it's wrong. Left. Character sketches are so genuinely satisfying to make. I think that's half of the appeal of Dungeons and Dragons. Kind of. At least that's what I like. Hey, Miss Croc. How you doing? Thank you for the raid. Sorry, we were getting political up in here. Yeah, no, D&D is pretty fucking interesting. Never played it. Seen it being played. Motherfuckers really just create characters and stuff. I'm like, oh shit. That's fucking cool. Motherfuckers would create a whole world and labyrinth and shit, and you're like, okay. That's pretty fancy. That's the first time someone used that emote just accurately. The accuracy. Ugh. Hey man, all I've been doing today is just struggling to draw hands. That's all I've done. Ugh. Eee. Felt the energy, right? Yeah. Oh. Bro, that shit was so disappointed. Like, I've seen that emote so often, I didn't like actually realize how disappointing it felt. Like, bruh. The actual bruh. Yeah, man. I'm so happy I removed like all my other emotes and like actually changed it back to, not back to, but changed it to this. Way, way, way nicer. The other one is so scuffed. The other one I like made in like 20 minutes because I was bored. This one I made in 3 seconds. Motherfucker opened up Photoshop, cropped, save, done. I didn't even crop it properly. I just hoped for the best. And you know what? The best worked. Now I'm gonna rotate this motherfucker. But yeah, I don't remember what we were talking about. What the fuck were we talking about? Something about politics. Oh, and character sketches and other shit. I don't know. All I know is that I'm supposed to be putting my money into fucking Bitcoin or some sort of investment, so I can actually like live a better life later on in the future. I'm just so tired of being skint. God damn. That's the conclusion of that. I'm just so tired of being skint. Oh shit. Yeah, and you chose fucking art to chase. Oh, of course. That's notoriously great at earning you money. The bitterness, you can feel the bitterness. Yeah, you found this to be interesting and nothing else. Yeah, fuck. Oh, you know what? That's actually an arm swing. Hold up, go back. Powerful lady. She is very not right. all the words. I struggle to speak there. Very much not happy. Eee, this shit so suck. This shit sucks so much. Every time I see it, ugh, sucks so much ass. God damn. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, oh, Miss Croc, Taff, you like complained about, or you made fun of Bradley like making a TikTok. Then I come around on your stream, and I see you've made a TikTok as well. I'm just going the minimalist route and hoping for a relatively short retirement. Yeah, it would be fun. I don't know. I feel like I chose the like most struggle, not the most, but like the least enterprising enterprise. The least fortunate career. The one that requires so much effort and pretty small payoff for the most part. Made fun of Bradley for making that goddamn TikToks. I still haven't even like gone on TikTok once. In the what? It's been like almost 2 years TikTok has been out? TikTok. Was it 2019? Well, 2016, but when it did came out 2016 as a Musically or some shit. No? Isn't TikTok just Musically? The same branding and everything. Yeah, it was Musically before. TikTok was launched in 2017. Holy shit. Wait, what? No, they just talking about when it was called Musically. When did they rebrand? Okay, I can't find it. By the time I thought about installing it on my phone, they were talking about banning it in the US. I forgot about that. Country bans and attempted bans. China, India, United States, Indonesia, and Bangladesh. Pakistan. Whoa. Those are very interesting ones. Additional concerns. Controversies. Controversies? I don't know why I say both of those. Controversies. Some users may find it hard to stop using them. An addiction reduction feature was added to Douyin. This encouraged users to take a break every 90 minutes. That's so good. Oh my god, that's so funny. I know in like those massive games like MMORPGs, they have that shit. But they like tell you to like take a break. Like I remember playing Warframe, it would like every hour it would tell you, reminder, you should take a break. And I was like, I know, I can tell. This is the game to get addicted on. And I was right. That game took out so many years of my life. Not because like I spent a lot of time in it, just because my brain was so fucking dead at the end of it. You essentially turn on autopilot for like 5 hours. And you're just doing the same mission over and over and over again. Not expecting a different conclusion. You know how it's going to conclude. And that's how you want it to conclude. That's how terrible the game is. You know exactly what's going to happen. And you're still going to play it. You know you're not going to enjoy the end result and you're still playing it. God damn. Mostly, I've just seen lots of teens and adults dancing in public while using TikTok, so I feel like it's probably a better influence than most apps out there. It definitely has like the best reach and gravitas than every other app. Like, yeah, there's a reason why. What would you call them? Record labels. Record labels. I can't talk. Record labels almost instantly, but like very quickly signed a deal with TikTok. So then the users could actually use the music and not get copyright struck or anything like that. And also what's crazy is that like TikTok, you can't even make, I don't think you can make money on it, or you couldn't make money for a really long time on it. Speaking of TikTok, look at what's recommended to me. The influencer beats their puppy for TikTok. Huh? I don't want to watch this. I'll be honest, I'm sick of watching that shit. Definitely an improvement over the duck face selfie apps. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it gets people creative. It gets people creating. It gets people interested in doing whatever they want to do. I mean, if it makes people dance, it makes people dance. I think TikTok... This is gonna be a wild take. I think TikTok is plus sea shanties. Yeah, that's true. I think what TikTok done was get more people outside than Pokemon Go did. I believe that to be a fact. You can show me any stats to disprove that hypothesis. I don't believe it. I think I'm 100% correct. I think that motherfucking app, for sure has made more people go outside. What did Pokemon? Oh, I could get Pokemon, kind of. Yeah? TikTok had you dancing and shit. That's wild. Oh wait, I don't need to move that down. I need to move everything else down. Wait, please don't crash. Please don't crash. Oh my god, it's gonna crash, isn't it? No! Please! I did just save. No! Oh, now I have to look at my desktop for like 40 seconds while this opens. Ugh! I don't want to look at that. Oh shit, it actually opened really quickly. Okay. It's like every other fucking software I use. I have to be very, very careful when it comes to selecting. Yeah, I literally saved just before that crash happened. So I just don't have like one little bit of this. Silly billies. Yeah, don't worry, List. I fucking learned my lesson. Oh, wait, it saved my rotation that I didn't want it to save. Damn it. Damn it. You know, when you lose over like 15 hours of work, basically twice. You know, you eventually learn your lesson. You know what? As heartbreaking as it should have been, it wasn't. I was actually like kind of fine with it. I don't know. Maybe I need therapy. Because realistically, I should have been very, very upset about it. But I was like, you know what? Cool. I think because it's happened to me so many times, I've like just grown numb to it. I'm just like, yeah, I'll just do it again. Acceptance. I mean, there's such thing as acceptance, and then there's the other thing of just like ignoring your emotion. So who knows which one that was? Who knows which one I'm at? I'll be honest, it was a shock when it happened the last time. So when I shared that little animation on that in games Discord, that one was such a shock to me because I was like, dude, it should not have crashed then. Like there is no reason for it to crash. Like I clicked F1 and that was it. All F1 does is just open up fucking Microsoft Edge and like gives me the help document. That should not have crashed it. And I literally sat there being like, how the fuck would it have crashed? Like I was like some sort of software developer. I was like, why would it crash there? What could have gone wrong? Maybe I should try and like trigger that again so I can learn. That's my fucking game design 2-year course coming in, I guess. This hand looks horrible. I think it's just because this is just too big. Where that pussy at? Where he at? Where he at? I am generally interested whenever something goes wrong. When it should have just been okay. It should have been fine. Ah! How the fuck do I rotate? Ah, there we go. Wait. Let me do this hand properly. Yeah, now I'm gonna do it like it was a choice that I wasn't doing the hand properly. This entire time I just wasn't trying. You know what? Now I'm gonna try. Whenever you're losing in like a game. And you tell the enemy team, yeah, I was just like, I just wasn't trying. I only have one hand on the keyboard. Yeah, sure. They have both handed, you're still losing. Oh, you know what? There was an event where someone was like, oh, now I'm gonna actually try. And he fucking demolished us. I don't even know what game it was, but I just remember the feeling and like the slight outrage I had in my head, being like, "Oh my god, he actually did it! He actually did what he said he's gonna do." That moment genuinely like humbled me so much. I was like, okay, maybe there are people who just don't actually try. And you know what? Those people should stick to not trying because they just make my life way more difficult. Because the guy was just smurfing, I'm pretty sure. They were literally just holding back. They, like... I don't know what they did. I don't know. I think they just sat up on this chair and that was it. That's all they needed to do. That little gamer lean you do whenever you're like, oh, now it's getting difficult. So you like lean closer to the to like your monitor, your TV, just so you can like, I don't even know what it does. Must do something. Just like encompasses all of your vision. Like now you can't see shit anymore. Now it's only your peripherals or even the television. It's crazy. No, that dude was really ruined the fun time that we were all having. It was quite literally, we were just playing with our food. We could have won the game, but we were just like having fun, memeing, thinking everything is more innocent than it actually was. And boom, stuff with the consequences. I think we almost lost the match. Whatever it was. I think it might have been like Rocket League or some shit. Which is the worst part, because in order to say that in Rocket League, because I think this was back when I was playing on console, you have to like sit down for like 15 seconds just to type out like just one word. Like you have to be like really mad in order to type in on console. At some point when you're typing on like the console Time for lunch here. It was great talking to you. Yeah, it was good talking to you as well. At some point when you're on console and like about to send off like a really angry message, you must get tired and be like, you know what, it's not even worth it anymore. Surely. Because, yeah, because typing on console, genuinely, like, think, like on PS4, think, do 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 do, think, do 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 do, think, do 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 do, think, do 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 do, think. So slow and so long. No way. To send an angry message in on the console, genuinely incredibly crazy. Ding, do 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 do, ding, do 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 do. No way can you be that angry and send a message, angry, fucking email to another person. Because that's what we treated it as in not we. That's what Sony treated it in the PS4, PS3, PSN days. The PSN and PS3, they like made it so then it was like, this was your subject, and then you'd have the full message here. Like it really was like a email software. What? What kind of crazy shit is this? I guess? Kind of? Maybe? Like PSN was trying... Oh, not PSN. PlayStation was trying to like aim and target more mature audiences? Is that true? Am I talking out my ass? Because I'm just thinking about the PlayStation exclusive. Any reasonable person would reconsider. Yeah, like by the time you're typing out the message, you must have like calmed down. Surely. Maybe I expect too much of people. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's probably what's happening. Ding, 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 ding. No way. No way. And even though I'm saying no way, but I've had very, very strongly worded messages directed towards me. And the crazy part is, like, when I read them, I don't think I even owned the game anymore. Because, like, that last time I played whatever game it was, I literally, like, turned off the PS3, like, after the match was done. And, like, came back ages later, like, several months later, to just see what's happening. And then, like, I read the message, like, oh, that's pretty funny. I don't know what I did, but yeah, cool. Maybe he's right. Maybe I do. What did he say? Something about cancer. Something about hoping that I get cancer or some shit. You know, whenever someone says something like that, never will it insult me unless they specify the type of cancer they want me to have. Now that's different. Now you're targeting something. Like it's one thing to just blindly say something. It's another thing to be like specifically say something like, I hope you get like, I don't even know, a gangrene infection. Like, whoa. Why would you? That's a very weird thing. That's a very weird dramatic thing to hope for thing. I don't know. Oh, I've just saw this face like 4 times on my phone. Okay. Sarah Everard. What we know about her disappearance in South London. Apparently she was A murderer? Policeman arrested in search for marketing. Wait, what? Okay, I've heard like 3 different. Oh my god, there we go. Breaking Met police officer arrested on suspicion of murdering Sarah Everard. Everard? Everard? Sarah Everard. That sounds like the word. That's pretty sad. She looked happy and shit in all of the photos. Dude, I hope if I ever get to the news about like my murder, they use the most unhappy, sad, depressing photo ever. I don't want them to give me a happy face. No. I want to live on as a sad, sad face. Every time you type in my actual name, comes up on Google, the news article comes up, should be the saddest face of mine. That's all I want. That's my goal. We all have our hopes and dreams. That's my one. I literally want it to just be... I literally just want it to be this face. As opposed to this? Nah. I want my fucking... I want to be annoyed. Ugh. Either that or like a super duper silly face. One that you can't tell if I'm actually ugly or I was pulling an ugly face. Whichever one. Oh, so good. Oh shit, I did this on the wrong layer. Not wrong layer, wrong frame. With that big fat fucking hand. Oh god. Let's be honest, we've seen too many happy faces on the news about like, oh, this person died, look how happy they are. No, look how sad I am. Please. I just want to be different. I just want to be different with my death. God. Aren't I quirky? I'd have the quirkiest little image. But in reality, what would happen is like people would just like turn off. They wouldn't even care. If ever a pretty person die or an attractive person die or get murdered, and like it's a picture of them like smiling, almost model-like, and they're dead, people will read the article. If they're ugly or their picture's really bad, or like, well, if the picture's really bad, unless the picture is of like CCTV cam, like footage, then it's just like, meh. Who even cares? What are you even showing this to me for? Everyone will just click off the article. Not even click off the article, they'll just go to another article on the same page. They just used your article as like a... like... as part of their rabbit hole to like find more interesting articles. I don't know if anyone else does that. Like, just click on random videos and just look at the recommended. Just for the recommended. Like, whenever I'm sick of, like, whatever I've been, like, watching, like, all the content that I've been watching, I and it's now the only content I see on my feed. I just click on random unrelated things and just hope for the best. I find like my way into a great little area, and I'll be honest, it works. Dude, if you want to find new content without doing anything like special or cool or doing any of that, just click random shit. You will find yourself in the craziest places. That shit wild as fuck. Brr. I don't even know how I got to any of the topics I went through with Lucid. I don't know why I call him Lucid as well. His name is Lucid. But I like saying Lucid. Lucid sounds great. That's a great name. I'd love to have that like name attached to my person. Lucid. Oh, Lucid Fox is probably why. I've heard someone say Lucid Fox a bunch of times. Or people talk about Lucid Fox. I don't even know who Lucid Fox is. Actually, the Twitch streamer, but like, who? Ah, is he political? Seems like it. Is she live? She's live. She's live. Oh, that's Lucid Fox. Oh, that's Lucid Fox. Oh, wait, is Lucid Fox? Okay. Oh, he's not that guy. He looks like the guy who who's like exposing all of these like pedophile rings in like YouTube. But it doesn't look like that's him. So long, oh so long, sometime, sometime. Yeah, Lucid Fox isn't that dude. Oh, I was about to be outraged. I was about to get my outrage bag on. Oh, look at this guy. Look what he did. He ruined all of the monetization on YouTube. Oh, he challenged it. But no, alas, I was incorrect. I'm tired. I'm tired as fuck. 4 hours of kind of straight work. It's a lot of hours. Oh my. Oh. If I leave, will you guys be back for me? Oh, could you? Sorry, I was stretching. Whenever I stretch, I get into that weird voice. Oh! Oh, my back feels so much nicer now. Oh, God. Yeah, Oh, dude, I haven't even, like, checked anything to do with my stream. I had nothing open. Like, my stream manager is open, I guess, but, like, I didn't check my OBS settings. Like, if my audio was too loud or anything. Ooh. That's what it's like living on the edge and shit. But yeah, anyway. I'm super tired. Like, super duper tired, and no one is streaming that I know. Fuck it. Let's just find a random person. I'll just host them. I won't raid them, because raiding is a bit weird. You can find her. Let's go into the art category. I'll just host a random person, even though all of my stuff is inconsequential. Let's go all the way down. Oh, let's just see if there's someone else doing animation. We all can be shooting stars. Sorry, I'm typing horizontally. We are not wanna get so hot that I don't know. Oh, is he using open tunes? Oh, he's not streaming now, but is he using OpenTunes? No, it's Blender. Ah, why did I think it's OpenTunes? Because of the bottom and the side. Ah, he's cool though. I know when it gets so hot and I know. Who do I host? Who do I want to host? Who does my inconsequential booty hole host? Oh, maybe I should say that I'm a VTuber since I got this little avatar. Feels pretty VTuberish. Emote commissions. I do actually want to learn how to do emotes a little bit better. It's all about like expression and just like the idea of it being like presented, but you know. I do want to learn more Blender and 3D modeling stuff.